What's up, y'all? I'm Danielle. I'm moving out of my studio of the last 3 years and starting a home studio in my garage. As excited as I am to hand off the keys and start this next chapter, I'm saying goodbye to a community that has been like a second home to me. I can't believe this day has finally come. Maybe you clicked on this video because you are going through a transition yourself. I pray we both find comfort in knowing we are not alone. Thank you for being here. It is January 2nd, so Happy New Year. It is about 9 a.m. and we need to get this kiln unboxed because the electrician's gonna be here probably in the next hour. I actually got this kiln 3 weeks ago, so the fact that I haven't unboxed it yet, yeah. But we're gonna start off the year right. We're gonna get it unboxed and I'm so excited because she's getting set up today, so let's do it. It's about 9 o'clock and I have a lot of Amazon packages that I need to open. And I'm gonna do that tonight because tomorrow is trash day. So I'm gonna go ahead and start opening those up. Let's get to unboxing. Okay, so I got these red casters, which I'm super excited about. I'm going to put it on my IKEA shelf. I really just want to be able to have like everything on wheels, if that's even possible. So the fact that it's not on wheels, it just makes it really hard to move. But I figured that these would be just a really cute addition. The Papa Red, you know, I love a Papa Red. So we're gonna put these on and I'm gonna be able to put some stuff in it and move it around a lot easier. So got these bad boys, beautiful, beautiful color. And sticking with a Papa Red, I got this mop bucket. I just figured that I just need something super lightweight that I can just drag around, clean these floors, because since I'm in a garage, cleanliness is gonna be everything. I wanna make sure it's nice and clean. I don't want any dust to pile up. Really don't want any bugs to come in, so we're gonna clean this up. I got this just basic mop. I got a lot of good reviews on Amazon. This is gonna be a nice little addition to the studio. Gotta have a mop bucket in a pottery studio. Okay, so you're probably thinking to yourself, Danielle, why do you have plastic wrap, some sanding blocks, and some disposable gloves? Well, I am actually going to be trying to strip this table that I'm currently at. It's actually crazy. My work table that I have just right next to me, I went to go pick that up off of Marketplace, and the seller, he was just like, hey, do you want this table for free? And I was like, Absolutely, I do. So I really liked the shape of it, but it does have this kind of like veneer finish on top of it. So I'm hoping to strip this down. I have some citrus strip coming in later today, actually. So we are going to do that. And then the plastic wrap is supposed to be like after applications, you put plastic wrap on top of the table, and it's just supposed to help not dry out the product, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna try that out, and hopefully that goes well. This is actually a 90-degree ceiling track. I got this because our water heater is in our garage and it's in the corner. And I was thinking that I could kind of hide it with ceiling track, some curtains. The rest of the ceiling track comes in today. So I probably won't put that up today, probably tomorrow, but we'll be sure to give you like a before and after with that. As far as the curtains, I'm honestly not 100% sure about this color. I kind of wanted it to be neutral, and I don't know if you can really see the color all that well, but it's just like a nice little tan curtain. We will see once I have these put up if I like the color or not. But yeah, I just wanted something pretty neutral. That way I can kind of add color in little amounts later. So we're gonna put these up, we're gonna test these out and kind of see what it's looking like. So yeah, I got some curtains that I will put up tomorrow. Also, I did get this little Flitz product. It's supposed to help with polishing metals. The work table that I have that I mentioned, it has a metal top and a wood border around it. The wood border is what I'm going to be stripping down, but the metal top, it did have some scratches, a little bit of dings in them, so I'm hoping to kind of buffer those out. We'll see. I don't really know how well it's supposed to deal with scratches, but I don't know, fingers crossed that this will work. I also wanted to show you guys what I got from the ceramic supply stores. So I'll start with American, because I only got a couple things from there, and then we'll finish off with Trinity. So I've been on the hunt for a really nice, like deep red color, and I feel like eventually I'm gonna have to make that myself. But until then, I'm gonna try out this glaze from Mako. It's in this Cinnabar color. Let me see if you can see that. So it's a nice red, deep red, nothing too bright, but I really loved what it looked like on the test tile. So of course I'm gonna do some more testing on my end, and we're gonna see. This color I'm actually really excited about. So yeah, I picked that up from American. I also picked up this other color by Mako in this Cordovan. So it's a little bit deeper than a Cinnabar, but I really love that. So we're gonna try those out. And I'm actually excited to do some testing with these. I've been trying to expand my colors with my BANTU baddies, and I'm really looking for a nice, rich red type of hair color. So we'll see what those are looking like. But those are the only things that I got from American. I actually really liked that store. From the outside, it did look really small, but whenever I got in there, it had actually a really nice glaze selection. And then I also found out that they carry a certain type of slip that I like, so I'll be able to just order from them, and they're a little bit closer to my house, so that's also another plus. But that's what I got from American. Let's see what I got from Trinity. So sticking with the red theme, I did pick up this other red glaze. This one's by Coyote Clay and Color, and this is in the color Brick Red. So I don't know, the test tile looked very promising. I'm gonna test all of these reds together just to kind of compare them. I'm definitely excited about this brick red though. It looks a little bit more muted, which I'm curious to see. Like maybe it's a little bit more matte. In the past, I've actually really liked matte glazes, kind of over glossy, but I don't know. Glossy is starting to make another reappearance, so we're gonna see. I do like this brick red though. I've also been on the hunt for a better, just like black glaze. Currently, I've been using like a satin matte by Mako, and I do like it. And I think honestly, the issue I had with it was maybe I was firing it too hot. So I want to start firing it at a cone 5 and just kind of see how that changes. But I did pick up a satin matte from Amico. And that's kind of what it looks like. The textile also looked super just like buttery and smooth, which I really loved. So we're gonna try that out, do some testing on some black glazes. I also picked up a black glaze from Coyote, and it's actually crazy because whenever I first looked at this jar on the picture, it looks blue. So I was a little confused about that, but it definitely is black. So we're gonna test it out. I really liked the swatch on this as well. So we're gonna test out some blacks, we're gonna test out some reds. I'm also on the hunt for a nice like copper orange. There's one that I saw in American. It was like this burnt sienna speckled, and the color was like perfect, but I wasn't too fond of the speckles in it. So ultimately I'm probably gonna have to end up making that glaze. But I don't know if you have any suggestions or glazes I should check out or glaze recipes. I actually did pick up this product, also by Mako. It's this like foundations opaque, in this color cinnamon, and it's supposed to be a nice red as well, but I've never used this before, so I'm curious if you guys have. Just let me know what your thoughts are. But I don't know, I really liked the textile, and I figure I'm doing some testing anyways, so might as well add this to the roster as well. So yeah, quite a few options for reds that I'm excited about. But yeah, still on the hunt for a copper orange, so help a girl out. Earlier this year, I started using engobes, and I was trying to figure out if I liked engobes versus like underglazes, but I did pick up this brick red engobe by Mako, and I've used their like dark brown one, which I think was a little too dark, and their brick red almost looks like a medium brown. So I'm curious to see what this will look like, and then if I put glaze on top of that, how my browns will come out a little differently. So a lot of different testing, very excited about the glazes I picked up. Moving on to non-glaze stuff. I did pick up these red sponges. Absolutely love the color of these. Obviously by now, y'all know, pop of red is the key to my heart. Around $6 for just these two sponges. I actually need more sponges, so these actually came at the perfect timing. I also picked up some Bisfix from Amico. I used this recently on a project, and this actually helped a lot, just on like putting broken pieces back together, broken bisque ware. So I definitely had to get some of my own. So definitely worth trying. If you have like little cracks in your pieces, I would recommend. Also, as you know, I got my kiln installed, and I'm so happy about that. I could not even tell you. But I did pick up some cones for my kiln. That way I can test it, make sure that it's firing properly. So I picked up some cones, but I also picked up these cute little stilts. Like, how cute are these? I don't know why. I find them so adorable. But I got 3 of them. That way I can just like set them on each shelf and make sure that it's just firing evenly throughout the whole thing. That's my little haul. That's what I got from Trinity and American. I'm really loving both those stores for like different reasons. I honestly need to figure out how I'm going to organize and just store all of my glazes. I've been trying to break the garage down into different zones, and I haven't quite figured out this part yet for my glazes. So we'll figure that out. I'll probably just have to put up a shelf and designate it for that. But yeah, we are done with the haul. Okay, y'all, so as of right now, this is what my shelf is looking like. It's currently on the floor, so we need to fix that. It's even hard to open it, like it's like scraping along the floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these casters on, and then we will be in business. All right, y'all, here's the before and here's the after. The sun is setting and the lighting is atrocious, but I wanted to show you guys something. Okay, how obsessed are we with the curtains? Okay, I'm so excited on how they came out. Honestly, I feel like they are the perfect length. I think I got these in like a 96 inch, but there's still about like 5-7 inches from the floor, which is perfect because in a pottery studio, I'm gonna have to sweep, I'm gonna have to mop, and the curtains aren't gonna get dusty or dirty. So loving the height. The color I was a little nervous about, but I think it's just a safe little beige color. Maybe once I kind of get the rest of my space where I want it and I add a little bit more color, maybe then I can upgrade these to a different color or maybe even a pattern, maybe. But yeah, how are you guys feeling about the beige curtains? The cool thing about this ceiling track is that it is adhesive and I didn't have to drill anything. So that made setting up a lot easier. I just got 2 panels and I feel like that was honestly perfect. They slide pretty easy, but look at that. They just cover the water heater. So nice. So I think this is a good little project to do if you want to kind of hide something unsightly. Very quick. I think this took me about like 10 minutes to do. It'll probably take less time if you have help, so definitely do that. I'm gonna put my mop bucket and my broom back there. I also might add like a little shelf in the corner just to have any other cleaning products that I need. But yeah, can quickly just hide away things kind of like that. So what do we think? Let me know. I'm actually really excited about this. If you have any other color options you think I should use, I'm actually very curious if you could comment those or maybe even patterns. Honestly, just link a curtain below that you think I would like, because I would love to maybe change these out in the future. So I'm gonna need a little direction, but so excited, so excited. Oh, I also wanted to show you one more thing. Okay, currently I'm using my garage light as a little key light. How we looking? How we looking? I did start the stripping process on this table. I wanted to start with this one just because the edges are wood and it's less surface area than that smaller table that I have to do. So I wanted to test it out. So we're gonna see. I'm honestly not sure if I put enough on here. I ended up wrapping it with that plastic wrap that I got from Amazon, and we're gonna leave it overnight. Hopefully in the morning, I'll be able to scrape some of it off. I see a little bit of it coming off, so that makes me hopeful. So hopefully in the morning, I'll take this off and maybe I'll show you guys the results in this one. If not, we're gonna have that in the next episode for sure. I don't know if you have used this citrus strip before. On the bottle, it says no harsh odors. There's definitely an odor coming from it. I had my garage up a little bit to get some of the fumes out, but I think next time whenever I do the smaller table, I might do it outside and leave it outside because the smell kind of overtook the garage, and I was over here trying to trim a piece and was getting a little lightheaded. So definitely, if you're using this, crack a window or your garage, or honestly just like leave it outside if you can. Yeah, I'm not sure if any of you guys have dealt with that while using this, but I don't know. Maybe your girl's just a little sensitive because I was getting a little dizzy in here. So I'm gonna let this sit overnight and we're gonna see the results. Hopefully it looks cute. I don't know. I really wasn't a fan of the finish that they used on this wood. It was very light, almost like has a gray undertone to it. So I'm really hoping that this works and we're gonna see the results later.
But do my shima, I'ma get be my shima. I done put my weight in my. Say make a liver, I'm a waiting, no. Bana winner, wait fit on man to sinner. Oh baby, pull up in my bima. You know promise and in a wait, oh no no. Ooh people, when I relate, oh. I saw the bad just take baby. I'm a you late, oh. I say where people, we say we late, oh. I saw the bad just take baby. When I be met, oh. Eh eh. Eh eh. Eh eh. I got to love for me. I got to love. Chad Malin ain't no ghostwriter. How I they give them better lamba? Pull my weight, ain't no boss tighter. Oluwa too much, oh. Oluwa too much, oh. Man just they ask why you still love on me. Baba you too much, oh. Man still they ask why you too love. Ooh, people, when I relate, oh. I saw the bad just take baby. I'm a you late, oh. I say where people, we say we late, oh. I saw the bad just take baby. When I be met, oh. Eh eh. Ooh, eh eh. Eh eh. I got to love for.
See if we got good height. Yep, she is a tall queen. I'm so excited for this space. Some people may think that, sure, it's just a garage, but I feel like it's just a new atmosphere where I can be free and really express myself. I have some fun ideas that I want to explore, and I can because it's my garage. I could do what I want. Big thanks to you for tuning in on this journey. I know we're just getting started, but if you want to follow along, go ahead and subscribe and join the gang. Also, feel free to leave me any questions that you have for me, maybe about how I got started in pottery or going full-time as an artist. Leave those below. I would love to do like a Q&A in the future. So appreciate you for being here. Y'all stay strong.
I'm gonna tell you that I love you 100 times. times a day. You'll get tired of my voice, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I'll miss you. I'll miss you if you